Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. This is PartnerTalks, and today I have Perry Prescott. Perry, let the people know who you are and what you do in this Microsoft community.
Sure. Thanks for the opportunity, Rick. My name is Perry Prescott. I'm located in Tampa, Florida, and I'm the founder and CEO of Know Modern ERP.
Okay, excellent. And Perry, you've been around this ERP space for some time. Why don't you tell us about your journey? Like, how did you get from, your start in ERP to becoming a founder of this company?
Sure. I really started in 96 back Sun Microsystems, Java Studio. So doing a lot of Java development for government agencies. And when we sold that company, took a break. 2009, I came back into the ERP ecosphere, and that would be our friend Dynamics AX 2009. And so I've been working with partners ever since. And really, I would say since 2020, that's when we founded the company formally and started doing partner-to-partner work specifically.
Okay, great. So, we could almost say you were born during COVID, right? Because, you started the company, started working for partners. Talk a little bit about sort of your methodology. Like, how do you engage with partners and what value do you bring them?
Sure. I think, really since about 2014, 15, we'd been doing contract work for partners, sort of staff aug or team augmentation. And really what the value that I sort of identified is our value to a partner needing additional resources is everything from pre-sales to support. So for us, our partner journey is really working with partners that either don't cover a Microsoft product like Business Central and they don't want to give their client away. So we'll come in, we'll white label under them, backgrounds, emails, the whole show, and we'll work on their behalf with our methodologies. And what we do is really based on several things. We have a series of rapid start templates that are targeted around just finance distribution for BC and FNSC specifically. And then we'll take our tools like our repeatable Kanban boards. We have a lot of new AI agents, intake agents for setting up clients. And then we have some internal products as well, Shop Floor Advisor and others. And that really gives us value to the partners, why to work with us as their trusted delivery team. That's really what our business is founded on.
So, you started in the F&O AX space and now you're working with BC. Talk a little bit about the difference in the two products, because, these F&O projects can be massive, and, the BC could be a small replacement of a QuickBooks Enterprise.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're working with partners right now that are QuickBooks, and they're trying to evolve their customers up into Business Central. So I will say personally, I'm so happy that we started in the FNSC space because it is wildly more complex than Business Central. So the experience for the team learning that new platform was pretty rapid for everybody. So for us, we kind of compare it to Mustangs versus Corvettes, right? Business Central has a very specific target that we're trying to fit it into, and it's very scalable. So it allows us crawl, walk, run. So start with finance, maybe we add some warehouse, add some mobility. But those are things that happen in months, not years. So this has been a fun journey with BC.
I'm not quite sure the comparison between the Mustang and the Corvette. I don't know if Ford would agree with you. But, when we're looking at this is very interesting because we're seeing BC projects get bigger and bigger. When they were first launched by Microsoft really pushed it as a replacement for, Soho SMB type applications. But now we're seeing BC projects run into the $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 range.
We finished a project a year ago that for Business Central that was almost $1 million.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I think this is a great experience for the partners to work with you as well, because a lot of partners are taking on these bigger projects and they need a team that's used to working in that environment with, project managers and, multiple ISV connectors and, multiple geographical areas. So, I think you're bringing a great resource to the BC market.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think we're lucky. We have, folks here in the U.S. certainly, and then we've just opened an office in Barbados as well as Hyderabad and Bangalore. And that's where a lot of our new AI technical teams are being, based out of, as well as some of our senior consultants.
Okay. So we're seeing AI kind of take over our world. And what's really interesting is that we're frontier partners in this world of Microsoft. So how are your team using AI, and what do you see deploying to your customers?
So it's interesting. A year and a half ago, I was totally opposed to AI. Everybody was talking about it, got to use it. And I was like, hey, I don't want robots in my head. I don't want to do this work. But then we started playing with, AI specifically around like contracts and the rest of it. And once you dip your toe in this water, it's hard not to get pulled all the way under. And that's what's happened with us as a company. And so for us, we're using Copilot, Chat, Claude Code. And so we built a series now of intake agents. Instead of having to have a consultant sit there and remember, how do I collect all this info? They just open the agent and say, legal entities or companies, here's all my questions, let's fill in the blanks. They just get written into the templates, imported into the software. So that's been a big evolution. It's a value to the partners. It's a great thing to show in demos to customers, but it's really been a foundational help for us, being more consistent on how we collect data and import it. The other is we've created a Headless ERP agent. So now, along with Business Central, you can actually have this app running on your phone, and you can simply go in and say, I want to create a new sales order. Based on your role, your permissions, it's just simply, it's listening, and it's got several prompts that it gives you and says, who's the customer? What's the item? What's the quantity? Here's the price we have. And it's either, go, no go. So save or send, right? And so now that's writing directly into the platform itself as a new sales order in this case. Same thing, we have a product that is called Shop Floor Advisor for Business Central. And it's a production order status engine, but now we have several agents built in that are giving you clues to the production order you're running and being able to see, do I have stockouts? Do I have, resource problems? And so we're really seeing very quickly where AI just, enters these work streams and provides so much value. So that's been exciting for us to learn.
Okay, and I think, you're taking the right direction on this. And it's almost like small steps for the client to be able to go in and really enhance what they're doing, and not going in and trying to replace people that are, taking orders, doing things on the shop floor. And I think that's sort of the hand-holding our customers need, really, to start their AI adoption.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that, even I thought a year and a half ago, everything's going to go away, AI is going to take it. AI has made us smarter, it's made us faster, and it's made us so much more productive. So our value with the customer is in our expertise in the product and the work, the work streams we specialize in, not, setting up a check registry, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think they're looking for partners to really lead them through this. And I'm glad to see that, your organization is really, building a foundation around that. So where do you see these products going, like especially Business Central, because there's such tremendous growth right now?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of AI agents as sort of bolt-ons, like a lot of the ISV features are. But your ability to go build agents or deploy agents for, maybe you're a wholesale distributor on BC, I don't necessarily need to look in the system every single day anymore. I just need to see the KPIs of what's happening and how I should react. And that's really that relationship, Power Platform, how we're using Copilot embedded with, a Canvas app, for example, that has an integration to BC. That's giving me information on the fly without me having to stop and log in, open another app. I see that as a big evolution, and I think that's going to come fast to us also.
Okay, great. So Perry, where are you going to be the rest of this year? What shows are you going to be at, and conferences and things where people can meet you?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Obviously, we were at Directions a couple of months ago, and had the pleasure of working with you there. We're going to be at Summit this year, and there's a couple of other trade shows that we'll be looking at as well. Summit's obviously the big one, so we look forward to seeing all our partners and friends out there, and certainly you, Rick, again, as always.
Okay. Well, Perry, I want to thank you for your time today, and I'm sure we'll be back in the near future to talk more about Know Modern ERP and the exciting space that you're working in.
Thank you so much for your time, Rick. You've been a great value to us. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Have a great day, and bye for now.
Bye-bye.